Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord. COVID-19,
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 COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God from the state of Washington to the state of Maine to Brownsville, Texas, and the tip of Florida. Today, we speak to this atmosphere. Today, burn this thing. This virus hates heat. You just burn this thing. Burn, burn. I call for a supernatural heat wave straight out of hell. Burn, burn. COVID-19,
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 COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You get out of here now. Burn. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You get out of here. Burn this thing. COVID-19.
COVID-19,
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God. You are destroyed forever, and you'll never be back.
Think it's a game till we end it, keep the stepping, I'll be stumping. What's for breakfast, raise the menu, dinner time, I catch him lunching. Big shit, not a rocket, you can tell the way I lunch, the way I flaunt it, I can't hide it. You can see the way we come, I don't get lazy loading guns. And hold 100, it got 100. If we put it together right, it ain't no risking when we run it. Show me who in your top 10, where your list, I'm going hunting. Ain't trying to hear what you talking, man, it's time to switch the subject. Extra clips, if I run out, I got something I can sub in. I just feed off all the hate, but the grind, you gotta love it. What you niggas say in private, I'll address your ass in public. Shotgun, double barrel, before I shoot, look like I pump it. 245 extendos like I'm deadlifting the gym bar. Watch your mouth, cause these whores, they'll turn you to a pitfall. Knew the game was over, I could tell just by the
So where do people get off thinking that your relationship is supposed to be so goddamn happy? Really, to me, okay, yeah, my rib might be like, hey, I need you to go to the supermarket and grab something. I don't want to fucking go, but I go.
Because we've seen it a million other times with white police officers. But as you know, as the country gets older, more diverse and whatnot, and more accepting of different races, we start to see more other races other than white people in these roles.
Right.
And we're seeing black men. These are not old police officers that've been there since the 70s. These are the people in their 30s.
Right.
Relatively young black men, police officers, doing the same exact thing white police officers have been doing since what?
You got all this forgiveness for slavery. Everybody's ready to forgive slavery.
You're right.
But we in Black History Month, let's talk about it. God damn it, let's talk about it. We so quick to forgive slavery, right? But we can't forgive each other.
We can't forgive each other. Sir.
What the hell? We ready to give the oppressor a pass.
I never said that. And don't you ever say I did.
Don't you ever say I did.
Yeah, so man, yo, that nigga is crazy.
Yeah.
All those goddamn months.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, let's get it. I'm gonna get up on the mic like this so I can
get all the way in there.
Do the the Quiet Storm.
You're doing it real smooth.
I used to do the Quiet Storm. Y'all don't know that about me.
You with Tony Brown with the chocolate sound and milk?
Yeah, I used to do the Quiet Storm, man. The Quiet Storm, I used to be like, yeah, this is out for all the ladies.
All the ladies tonight.
We got this Jodeci coming out.
Coming on real smooth tonight.
Somebody rocking, knocking the boots. Yeah.
Coming up on a midnight hour.
It always coming with.
Hopefully you find your peace tonight. And now we're gonna show it to you through this radio.
Yeah, that's how I used to be. Yeah, I used to be like this.
Quiet Storm.
I used to be up there on KMAXAM.com, man. KMAXAM.com. This is the studio, and we got this for all. Yeah, we got the new song coming up. It's by H-Town. It's by H-Town. H-Town in the house. The next song we got coming up is called Knocking the Boots.
This one we got coming up from the legend Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
If this world were mine,
If this world were mine.
if this world were mine.
Look, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't know,
They don't know about that, man.
which kind of, who y'all in the front of right now.
They don't know
I
about.
was the king of radio, man. I was king of AM.
They don't know about songs
AM.
coming on
Yeah.
with people talking. Don't talk. Just listen.
I was king of AM, man. AM radio, man. All the way down the dial, man. 88.1.
Right.
I was down the dial, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Damn.
right when it's like a
Right
little
before
like,
AM.
like right before it's like static. And then
Right.
I'm like, hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Yeah. This is
They be like,
Zion Wong.
to Zion Wong. Shh.
Yeah, I was there, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get it started, man.
Yeah.
This is Captain Zion Wong.
Zion War.
It's Captain Ariel.
And yeah, we Rooted Speech, man. So yeah, just check it out and make sure y'all follow and like, subscribe, and share each week, man. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate that, man. Barn Dog, you better subscribe, Barn Dog.
That's right.
Barn Dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Could you drop a bomb for Barn Dog, please?
I gotta make my
Damn
announcement.
right. Oh, you got an announcement. Gotta make them announcement.
Rude and speech.
Take up too much of your time tonight.
Oh, you in there, sir?
If anybody watching tonight has relationship advice questions, you can call in
Mm-hmm.
and or you can text the call in number. What's his I want to put it up there, so you can be confidential. So you ain't got to get on the. You ain't got to talk to us. You can just text it and we'll read it
Yeah.
and give you some advice. But we giving free relationship advice tonight
We got good advice.
on Rude and Speech. Let us know what's going on in your life. We know that's all you care about is women and or men.
Right.
Pause.
Right, but don't call up here and talk about no fucking Jerusalem is in Mississippi.
Yeah, no.
We don't want that guy?
No. Just tell us why they don't like you. Tell us why she keep putting you on child support.
Right.
Tell us about all that
Yeah,
stuff there,
all
so
that
we can
drama.
tell you how to deal with it and get your life together. Because we
Exactly.
know that's all you really care about anyway.
Right.
Is about your lack or surplus of sex. So just call us up at that number, or you can just text if you want to be confidential. If you text, we won't say your name, we won't say who you are, even if we do know who you are. We'll
Right.
just talk about it on the show.
Right.
Right.
Just hit us up.
Right, and if
Yeah.
there's a woman that got you on child support, run to another country. Get out of the way. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Go to Switzerland or something.
Right.
Go to Mexico. Go to
Yeah.
Mexico and just be a Mexican.
Yeah.
Just go- Coconut tree.
So check it out,
Free.
man. All right, so let's see who we got in here real quick before we go ahead and get started. We got just starting painting here. Shalom, Most High in Christ to you. Just starting painting.
Hey.
Yeah. We got Katrina in the building checking in from Houston, Texas, man.
That's right.
That's right, it's going down.
It's going down.
Yeah. Then we got Leany, Nayum, Yahweh, St. Julian. God
Good
damn, that's
night.
a mouthful.
It's the name on them.
Now we supposed to take the middle part. I think we supposed to take the middle part.
I think the other part just
Yeah.
because Facebook wouldn't take her. Facebook had to take a government name. Her name is Nayama.
Nayum, yeah.
Nayum.
Yeah,
Nayum
yeah.
Salaki. Nayum.
St.
That's her
Julian. Damn, that's a hell of a name. That's
Right.
prestigious.
Yeah.
like
You
point
did a good job with a name like that.
right?
You
Like,
can
right.
you can hide off back.
Right?
But look, I'm not a regular nigga. I'm
I'm saint. I'm a saint.
I'm Leany, Nayum, Yahweh, St. Julian.
the third.
The third.
Be like, nigga, please.
Nigga, please.
Like, nigga, please.
Nigga, please.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
We got Barn Dog in the building. Goddamn, Barn
That's right.
Dog.
Damn, boy.
All right, we got Kazaka up in the building. Let's give her the what's that called? The Arsenio Hall. Yeah. We got Tazalai in the building. Can we get Tazalai to Arsenio Hall?
Damn right.
In the damn speed bag.
Right.
Yo, that was a thing in the
It was,
in the
man.
90s.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hit it one more time. That's how you used to do it, Cap.
One finger.
That's how we used to do it. That's how we used to do it, Cap.
Yeah.
That's how you ever show.
That's how you show love. Like,
Oh, do it one more time for Cap. Hold on.
get it over Cap.
Okay, do it one time. That was the 90s, though.
Hell yeah, God.
Appreciation.
Hey, y'all chime in. Y'all chime in if y'all was from the 90s, man, like we were.
Daggone right.
Tazalai chimed in. Yeah.
Back in the day when it was like, hey man, we had the Passover. Everybody was like,
yeah, we got Paraki in the building. Hit it one more time for Paraki.
Some strong hoops.
That's why I said I like when the dogs come out. Yeah, Shakara. Man, what's going on, Shakara? Man, what's going down? Oh,
Hey.
give it the woo woo.
we want another woo woo. Can you woo woo?
Look, let's take it back to the 90s, man, tonight,
Yo,
man.
it's a 90s episode.
Let's take it back to the 90s, man.
Going back in the future right now.
What's going on, man? So what's going on, Cat, man? How was your week?
Oh, it was smooth for the most part. Yeah, at this point I was very worried about the Passover.
Yeah.
At this point, just doing what you got to do to get to the Passover.
Yeah.
At this point, just
Hope you
like-
got your fits.
Really, I'm on autopilot just to get to the when I leave. I leave on the 29th.
Wednesday.
Right now.
I just
Yeah.
say the day.
Wednesday.
So it's just autopilot till then.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, everything
So-
already planned out till then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I packed
So-
my bag for the most part.
So what would you say to people who are still, on the fence about what they going to wear or where they're going to stay?
You need to start to analyze who you are as a person. At this point,
You're a
if you're
procrastinator.
in the school, you believe in this thing, you're in it, you're about it, this is what you do. You already know this is the biggest day of your life of
Mhm.
this year. And you don't know what the fuck you about to do. You know you got to be there next week. You have no idea what you're going to do. That's because you're a procrastinator and you don't know what the hell you do in your life. The Passover is exposing you to who you are,
Right.
and you ain't shit. But for real though, you got you. These motherfuckers. If you're still in the dark about the Passover,
Yeah, for real. Come on, man.
it says a lot about who you are as a person.
Right.
And you need to still get to the Passover, still do what you got to do to
Get there.
regardless. But I'm just saying, it says a lot about who you are.
Yeah.
You need to analyze that
Yeah.
so you can approve upon it.
Yeah, don't be trying to blame it on the Passover demon now.
So as long as Christ ain't coming back, we gotta go travel somewhere. We
Right.
gotta go to the Passover every year.
Every year.
That's how it's gonna be.
At some
So-
point, you got to plan this stuff.
So somebody got to put some money to the side. I don't know. Make wise decisions so you can
Right.
have the funds or at least at least be smart enough to make a phone call because we all
Yeah.
we can
Time.
help you.
Right.
Be smart enough to make a phone call 4 months ahead of time.
You're right. Right.
And real
January.
shit, real quick, man. Look, I seen a brother come through here. His name is UPK Tazara Moth. Look, this is what I
Hey.
need you to do, man. I need you to subscribe to Rude and Speech Vidcast 3.0 on YouTube, man. Everybody that's in here right now,
Right now.
subscribe to Rude and Speech 3.0.
Like, what we doing
You
this
know
for?
what I mean? And so I need y'all to do it right now for me, man. Look, I want everybody to say for me.
For me.
You ever notice that? Like a lot of these things, they be like, I need everybody to say, let's get it. Like everybody be like, let's get it. It'd be like a lot of those like groups where they like try to teach people stuff. It's like church. It's still like church. You know, like church be like,
touch a neighbor.
I want you to go. I want you to look to your neighbor and say, everything gonna be all right.
Right.
Everybody be like,
everybody gonna be all right. You don't even like that person.
They do that with those like seminars and stuff too. They like, I want you to look to your neighbor and say, you know what I mean? Let's get money.
Right.
They be like, all right, let's get money.
Those are motivational. What's the country?
Motivational
speakers.
Yeah.
What's it?
But it still have
law of attraction.
It still has Christian undertones.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think it's just the same. It's just people always do the same thing over and over again. It's just a different time period.
You ever see that dude?
Same
Tim.
shit.
What's his name? Tim Robbins. He has those. That's the boy, the banana hands from Shallow Hal. The real. Yeah. He got them big.
Yeah, the guru dude.
Yeah, the guru dude. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
what are you talking about?
He definitely is like a TD Jakes. He's like a Pastor Copeland. You know what I mean? All this is motivational speaking. It's just motivational speaking without putting Christ on it.
God, yeah. When I talk about God.
Yeah, that joint, yeah. Well, I think it's the joint around it. That's messed up.
That's messing it up?
Yeah, I think
it's not even plugged in.
No, I think it's because we pulled that at some point. I think when we tried to pull it off, remember? I think we
what joint around it? What's around it?
We got that he got the touchscreen joint on there.
Oh, yeah. Take that shit off.
We can't.
We never touched it.
Yeah, we can't. It's like super glued on. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Let's pull that one. Let's pull it off.
I bet you that's what
it's going to pull a whole. All right, we pull it off.
Yeah, so we want
that TV is amazing. They got a system in it and everything.
Look, look. This is what I want y'all to know, man. Look, we about to be on all platforms.
Yeah,
we about to be on Spotify, Apple Music, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And we really want y'all to really just follow us over there.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good things coming up. I'm telling y'all, we got some really good stuff coming up. And, you know, what we want to do for the people who really support us and have been supporting us, you know, we want y'all to come up to the show too as well.
Yeah,
you know
man.
We want y'all to come up and then rock with us live on the show. We want to do an appreciation show for the people who subscribe to the channel, who has been down with us this whole time. We want to rock with y'all, and we want to have a show where y'all can come up and y'all can rock with us on the show live. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're gonna do it real soon, and it's gonna be
some
dope.
stuff coming. Some stuff
You
coming.
be talking about stuff like we talked about ahead of time.
Yeah.
I just heard about that just now.
What was that?
That idea he just said just now.
Yeah,
it just came up right now.
Oh, dang, it's just
right,
your thoughts off the top
away.
of the head.
Right off the top. We freestyle.
All right, so Tekashi.
I ain't agree with that. Who said I want these niggas on here with me?
He can be like, hey, look, look, a nigga
that is not a contract.
He be like, I got invited by Tazayawa.
Right. That wasn't in contract.
He ain't running by me.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. That's how it's gonna be too. Like,
I got invited of this motherfucker.
But who?
You know what? They're gonna be like, you know what? Look, you can either have me on the show or you can kick me off. One or the other. They're gonna be like, well, I choose to kick you off.
I choose to get the fuck out.
like, just wait here. And just leave.
You know what I got that from? It was a movie where the dude was like, you know what? I don't gotta go for this. You either lock me up or let me go. And he was like, I choose book you.
Lock me up.
He's like,
you either going to jail.
Yeah, no, he said, you either book me or you let me go. It was like, that's a hard one. I choose book you.
Go to jail, nigga.
All right, so look, let's stop playing around.
Let's get it.
Let's get into it. You know what I mean? No joking around here.
All right. We all know what they want to talk about today.
I'm not kidding around.
What are we talking about?
I'm not kidding around here.
What are you talking about?
That's how Joe Biden used to be. He'd be like, my father.
My father.
He lost his job. I'm not kidding around here. Dude was like, nobody thinks he's joking.
Nobody ever thinks he's joking. No point.
I'm not kidding around here.
I'm not kidding around here.
That dude old as hell.
Like somebody was just be like, his father lost his job.
We all took you seriously. You're the president.
Yeah, it's not even funny.
Oh shit.
But
I'm not kidding around here.
But
my father.
My daddy.
He lost his
Emancipation
job.
Proclamation.
He lost his job.
Really?
Look at him out here.
But
The kids. I know I'm black because roaches crop the legs. I'm not kidding around here.
Like Abraham Lincoln said, Forrest Gordon, how about it years ago?
I'm not kidding around. Lincoln really got shot.
all right, let's get rid of this TV show.
All right, yeah, I'm tired of looking at that shit.
Yeah,
All right, so look,
It's
check it out, right?
It's hard at the eyes.
Yeah,
All right, so check it out. Let's get into it.
yeah.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh man,
Now Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was beat up in a LA Fitness.
damn,
He was beat up in a LA Fitness,
damn.
and they put it on camera.
And he had on fishnet stockings.
They caught him in the sauna, and they thought, and he thought that it was sweet out here.
Good night.
He was
Nobody.
in what, Broward County down in Florida?
Yeah,
They
something
don't.
like that.
They obviously don't play those games out
Nah.
there in Broward County. So, what I want to know from y'all is what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that this is way overdue? The ass whooping was way overdue?
I think at some point you got to stop antagonizing, knowing that people really want to whip your ass, and you just want to. Part of me though, and I think a couple brothers, part of me think this was staged.
Why would you say that?
I was going to wait to the end to say that, but yeah.
Part of me does, because it's like,
Why? Okay, why would he go through
I mean,
like getting like actually punched in the face?
Why would
we go to those lengths to be?
why would he go to the
viral?
why would he go to the full extreme to go ahead and snitch and say all the things that he does to become who he is today?
I think those niggas just beat his ass.
I think I think he definitely got his butt whipped, but I think it's also to pretty much try to show that, you know, yeah, he really be out here without no security, no bodyguards.
Yeah, and that was the thing too. That where is his security at? Tekashi 6ix9ine, if he has any money, it's not much.
Mm.
And rappers definitely do good at fronting about how much money they have.
Mm.
Tekashi does not have money to have security
Round the
every
clock.
time he leaves the house.
Right.
Right.
There's no way. Like I don't care how much money they're trying to act like he has, or how
Mm.
much money you think he has. When's the last time you heard a song or anything
Right.
going on with him, or him doing anything or going anywhere?
So you
He
think
does
this is
not
a
have that-
publicity stunt?
He does not have as much money as you think he does. Do I think it's? I don't know. I don't think so, but I think it could be. I don't. If I had to guess by watching the video,
Mhm.
the video looked awful fucking real as
It
far as
definitely looked
how they
real.
whooping his ass.
They
But
definitely
they could have just whipped his ass for staging it, and it's made it look real.
So somebody can whip your ass on camera on film and not get any type of
If you agree to it,
repercussion
that's
or
all.
nothing? Like that's what I'm saying. Like you mean to tell me this dude ain't getting locked up? He ain't pressing charges. Tekashi ain't pressing charges.
Well, I mean, if it's real, realistically, the person that did it would have left immediately.
Right.
So he would never know who the person is. He may be able to fill out a police report, give a description, but
But this dude came out on something else.
who's that?
But
The boy that did it to him.
He did?
It was like, yeah, I whipped his ass.
I didn't see that video.
he probably was a member at the gym.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, I would have to see the video where the person said that he did it, but
All right, come on.
Right.
but and anybody can say any motherfucker that with a bald head can get any with a bald head can get up on the screen and say, yeah, that was me. Like,
Yeah, because you really didn't see the boy. It was
you
just like a
can't really
random
see.
bald-headed dude.
It
But
random bald-headed dude.
They didn't really whoop his ass.
No, they fucked him
Like,
up bad.
They definitely
Yeah,
did.
they messed him up bad. But you know, I beat cats down where they didn't get up.
I knew they whipped
He
his
walked
ass.
out.
I knew they whipped his ass when he was like,
They should have.
they was like, but I'm a fan. He was like, I know, but you dumped on me.
Yeah, like they should have beat him down where he wasn't moving no more.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that type of thing where he wasn't moving no more. And then, you know, one of them, you know, they should have got one of them, like, you know, I think the dudes were Spanish, right?
It
seemed like
it looked like it. The one
Yeah,
with
it was Spanish. They should have got one of them Spanish dudes to stick one of them jalapenos up in them.
Nice.
Yo.
Damn.
Stick one of them jalapenos up in them, that his hind parts.
God damn.
That's how I would have knew it wasn't fake. Yeah,
He died.
they stuck one of them jalapenos up in his behind, in his arm part, and then he would have, that's how I knew it wouldn't fake.
God damn.
Jalapenos.
Not the jalapeno.
Yeah, because, and I think it was way overdue. I think he needed an ass whooping.
He definitely did.
Because they say, like, some people just need an ass whooping.
Yeah,
and I think that
one.
It's just been a long overdue. He's been trolling a lot of people, and at some point somebody's gonna get you. And then it's also like it's as if like you troll so much and nothing happens to you that you start to believe that nothing ever will happen.
So you started going to LA Fitness with no security, by yourself,
wearing fishnets,
just solo dolo, no protection, just in the goddamn sauna
in a bubble jacket,
and then they can see you, and then that's your day. That's the day you're gonna get your issue, and then that day that you get your issue, that's the day that niggas is going to smash you.
Why does he still wear rainbow hair?
That's the stupidest thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's relatively easy for him to disguise himself.
If he just wear,
if he get rid of the hair, just wear a regular haircut with black hair with his natural hair. He got them tattoos on him. That's kind of hard, but
it's the big old 6'9" on your face.
That's kind of hard. But he could avoid a lot of trouble
without the hair,
just without that fucking hair, and he still got the fucking hair.
Just wear an afro.
Like you could be across the gym, and somebody gonna be like, "Look at that chick over there." That's not a chick, homie. Yo, that's a dude. Yo, that's Tekashi. That's the exact conversation right there.
Or like a wig or something. You can wear a wig.
Look at this chick over here, man.
You can wear a nice wig, a lace front. He wore one before.
You get fucking he did wear a whole
everybody just
lace front.
Everybody just think he's a transsexual.
Good night.
And he get the tattoos removed or get them altered to look like something else.
Yeah. Turn that 6'9" into
like another person.
88. Maybe you like Michael Irvin or something.
He's still trying to hold on to the old him, like But don't forget,
he's probably making some money from who he is.
Yeah,
but it ain't enough to get you ass whooping LA Fitness.
No, but you know what you said, Cap, which is heavy, is that we tend to think people that are not on that level of money, we tend to think that
everybody
that money will last forever until the end of time. But the reality of it is that you're trying to keep up a lifestyle
that you can't.
You can stay away from the niggas that don't have the money,
right?
And that costs money.
Of time.
You know what I mean? And that costs money. Like imagine being somewhere where the rent is $16,000 a month.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like the rent is $16,000 a month. It's a lot of money, plus your cars, plus your security, plus your your food. You want to eat all the good stuff. You want to eat all the stuff that the Lord said we ain't supposed to eat.
Right.
But you want to eat it. It's gonna cost some money.
Gonna cost, man.
Plus, you want to drink good. You want to have all the bras in there that got their social medias and want to be able to get something off of you.
Right.
So you want to make sure they get their Birkin bags. You want to make sure they get all the stupid stuff that don't mean a damn thing.
Right.
But it's expensive.
Kind of.
So, like what Cap said is like absolutely right, because it costs a lot to maintain that lifestyle.
Right.
I looked up how much a bodyguard costs, and it said the average cost to hire a single experienced armed guard with military background is $60 to $100 per hour.
Damn.
That makes the monthly cost for one guard security detail working in shifts at a range of $43,200 to $72,000 a month.
A month.
So
damn near $1 million a year.
If I had to guess, Tekashi, that means Tekashi need to have, if he want to have a whole crew of security with him, like 2 or 3 people, he got to have what, like $70K a month?
How much for Leroy?
$50K a month?
Yo, Cap, that's real.
How much for
like
Leroy though? Maybe you need the Last Dragon with
Leroy do it for $100 a day.
Good night.
But yeah, if you want like a real security, people with experience and with all that, it's gonna be like a month is gonna be like at least $30,000, some crazy shit like that.
He ain't got it.
He ain't got it.
Yeah.
He doesn't. When you say like he does.
I think he's been going like here's the reason why I would think it was real, right? Because he's been going off of, the FBI got me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, does not have that, man.
They basically, because I'm an informant, you know what I mean? I have protection from the government.
If Tekashi was an informant, he wouldn't be out. He wouldn't have no fucking hair. He would be like a regular guy. He would disappear.
Right.
We wouldn't be seeing of him.
Right.
He would disappear and go into the stratosphere.
Right.
And that'll be that. You can't be an informant. We all know who you are already.
So what was the whole deal with the him snitching on his crew and everything like that?
He snitching. That was it.
That was it.
It wasn't that big of a deal.
He just snitched.
He was with a group of niggas.
Right.
That was criminals.
Right.
He was a rapper.
He said, "Niggas, I ain't really about that life, man. They did it.
They locked everybody up.
Right.
He told on everybody.
Right.
He got out after like 2 years, a year or two, and that was it. It's not like it ain't that deep. It's not like now he's on their side. Now he's he's a confidential informant for that. He don't have nobody else to tell on. Everybody he has to tell on is in jail. It's not that. Now he by himself really, because what else does he have and what other rapper would trust Tekashi to do a crime in front of him?
Right. So how
who else would trust Tekashi to do anything it's over?
Now that somebody actually laid their hands on him, do you think somebody's going to actually try to take him out?
Look, let me tell you. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, me personally, I think Tekashi is going to be in a few years from now. You gonna see him somewhere in a cardboard box, smoking something high. And then they're gonna put a camera in his face and tell him to start rapping something.
Yeah,
yo,
I think
he's gonna be like, fick it.
Yeah, he's just gonna be some drug addict somewhere under a bridge, and we're gonna be like, damn, that's Tekashi. It was 20 years now. You're like,
hang.
Tekashi does smoking crack.
Yeah,
I think that's his end. I don't think.
Right.
Damn.
It's possible somebody could kill him, but I don't think anybody is. I don't think he's
gonna be really pressed. He's gonna kill himself.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is pressed enough to kill him. And I don't think he's bold enough to go to the areas where there's somebody is that will kill him. Like if he go like to New York,
right? If
he go back to New York and go try to live in New York,
right?
Somebody probably would try to kill him, but I don't think he's bold enough to do that.
Yeah,
and I don't think the niggas in New York is bold enough to go search for him.
Because he ain't that important.
Did you see the last episode of BMF?
No, don't say it. Don't I'm
don't spoil the show. I don't even watch the show.
I'm behind on BMF, and I'm behind on BMF, and I'm behind on Snowfall. I know something going on in Snowfall.
What are you doing on Sundays?
Huh?
I'm
working OT.
He's
being productive.
Getting my passion
like
together.
Johnson and Bruckheimer.
Johnson and Bruckheimer.
Like, what the hell are you doing?
How is it going today, sir? How can I help?
Like, how are you?
How can I be of assistance to you?
I'm here to protect you. I'm the security of the world.
Yeah, but Alpo,
where
he was
I was thinking about him too.
His name was Abraham Rodriguez, under his new name.
Oh shit,
Abraham Rodriguez.
He was living in Maine.
Yes, he was supposed to be
out of the way, gone, done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tekashi is supposed to be Abraham Rodriguez.
I don't think Tekashi got Alpo's deal. Right. I think Tekashi just got you told. Now you don't gotta go to jail for the rest of your life. After that, do it the fuck you want to do. But Alpo got the deal you want. He got we gonna give you a new name. You gonna live up here now.
Yeah.
Like he got a good informant type.
That nigga came home thinking it was safe.
Do you think that he probably got it offered, but he was like, nah, I'm a real nigga. I don't gotta do all that.
That's who, Tekashi?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, all right, so I don't know the whole, thing, but it just seems like the way he be talking, he just be like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I gotta prove it.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't think Tekashi was that what's the word? Valuable. I don't think it was one gang that he could take down in New York. And after that, it's not like really.
The Nine Trey Gangsters were pretty tough. They're a pretty tough gang.
In New York.
Yeah, New York.
But Alpo was fucking up the city.
Yeah.
It was a pretty tough gang. I know about the Nine Trey Gangsters. I knew a couple of Nine Treys. They pretty solid. They're a pretty solid gang.
Yeah, I'm sure they the toughest of all time. But I'm just saying that I don't think when Tekashi got locked up, I don't think they was worth that much.
Right.
But the shit Alpo went through, their brother was moving millions of dollars.
Nah, you right. You right about that too. I got it.
It was a lot more. He had a lot more power than Tekashi.
Okay.
Tekashi really had more influence as far as entertainment goes, but as far as like money, and drugs, and life and death, Alpo probably had more actual power
Yeah.
and influence and
Right.
stuff going on.
Right. You can't compare it.
You can't compare it.
Yeah, yeah.
Tekashi was just in a really comparatively a small gang in New York at that time that probably was doing a lot of crime, and then it was right in front of the face of the federal government, so they
Right.
dealt with him.
Mhm.
Alpo was really impacting society.
Right.
Yeah.
So once he became an informant, once he cooperated, they really worked with him because he was giving them a lot.
They was with like that cat was like going to Dapper Dan, all
Yeah.
that, man, getting like customized clothes.
Was Dapper Dan fake?
No,
Dapper Dan was
Dapper
real.
Dan is definitely real.
He's actually
No, I'm saying the clothes he made, was that technically fake clothes?
no.
Nah.
Well, yeah.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Like he would take
Go ahead. You
oh
got it.
Sluggy. It's like he would take like Gucci stuff and then like put it on shit. You know what I mean? But it was his brand, like it was his shit.
Yeah.
So people would go to Dapper Dan and get, the Dapper Dan outfit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Comic-Con.
It's like the fabric.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Comic-Con.
Like Gucci, Louis Vuitton fabric. That's all it is.
So he would
fabric.
buy the fabric from Gucci?
I'm not sure if it's from
Okay,
Gucci.
that's really what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's not. No, probably not.
He just make it on.
Right, but
Put a G on that motherfucker.
yeah, because like you can buy the fabric that them Chinese people they'll buy you. They'll give you the fabric that have like G's on it and all that kind of stuff, and then he just customizes it in a way. But actually,
Like what Hazard Hobb did.
Dapper Dan, Dapper Dan is actually he works for Gucci now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, he's actually let me see. I want to make sure I don't
Dapper Dan was making bread, man.
The industry caught up with the culture type
misinformation.
I remember Mike Tyson knocked Mixed Green out in front of Dapper Dan.
Smash.
Knocked him out. I seen the one video. He said he was hitting the ball and he just wasn't falling. He said he wasn't falling, man. He was coked up. He was on angel dust.
Angel dust.
He's like, I was just whipping him and he just wasn't falling. He just was bobbling.
I said, I'm an animal.
He said the ball fell down.
Why am I like
He said he
this?
got in the car and was like, let's go.
Okay, so it says that it says Gucci enlisted the help of Dapper Dan for a collaborative line of menswear and highlighted the distinct codes of Dapper Dan through bold accessories and desirable monogram separates.
Came out with a blackface sweater.
Yeah. So okay, so Dapper Dan, because they probably seen like he's the real deal.
Yeah,
as far as,
They
like,
knew
was.
his impact
On the black community.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, so they hired him. They
Mhm.
hired him in to say, okay,
Just his name alone is enough to get a lot of black people. Like they can come out with a blackface T-shirt and then be like, "Oh, we messed up," but hey, we got Dapper Dan.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
And black folks
that
be
was
like,
Gucci's Black
all right.
Lives Matter move.
Exactly.
That was their pandering
Exactly.
to the black community move.
Comic-Con.
And then we all heard the name Dapper Dan. We all knew who he
we all
is.
know about that. Oh, Dapper Dan got a job at Gucci. Oh shoot, they love black people.
Right. Yeah.
There it is.
yeah.
Let me get the shoes.
Yeah,
Yep.
and you absolutely right. Both of y'all are right. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead.
Like that's exactly what it is. It's like they saw like because Dapper Dan was a household. He was like he was coke fresh.
Yeah.
Like he could make you cocaine fresh.
Con,
You know what I mean? Like you go to Dapper Dan, you cocaine fresh.
Yeah.
Just like we know Alpo, we know Dapper Dan. He's like
Damn right.
he's a household name in the black community, even to this day.
Damn right.
I mean,
I was Dapper
as
Dan
far
was
as my
around.
generation, I think my generation probably the last people that know about him. But
Could you drop a let me get a whoop whoop for Officer 5000 Mata Bar, please?
Mata Bar.
Go.
I'm starting to get tired tonight. I'm
Yeah, y'all working them shoulders tonight.
just like this now.
Y'all gonna have that shoulder gonna right shoulder gonna be bigger than the left.
Okay, you said he made the purses first.
Who?
I don't know.
When I said that,
He
Dapper
made
Dan made the purses
purses first?
I wouldn't be surprised for the women.
Yeah, he blew up. Like I remember the sweatsuits though. That was like the big thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, can you drop a Parades out too? He came in here.
Look at that fish ain't tell you to do it. It's like,
Yeah, we getting out of hand now. All right, so look,
nigga, you don't want to do that. Nigga, get out of hand. Nigga, you don't want to decide to do it. This is getting out of hand.
This the 90s episode.
This is getting out of hand. Nigga, don't do it then. He like,
Hold on. Now, Parades out, man. We need that food program down here, man. What's going down?
That's right.
Put us on. Piranha's are like, I'm not telling y'all niggas.
I ain't tell
nothing.
y'all nothing. This is my food,
It's
goddamn.
my food.
Yeah, I know they eating good in New York though.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they eating good up there.
Parataza.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about him? I got something for Piranha's too when I see him in North Carolina.
What's that?
That's
Oh,
between me
Like,
and
he
him.
said, I got something for
But
Parataza.
check
I'm
this
just letting
out.
him know I got something for him.
Yeah, but ain't none of your business.
I'm just telling him to come see me.
But
That's
check this
what I'm
out.
saying.
Guess what I got?
What's that, sir?
I got a new cover coming.
Oh, for real? Oh, Most High. Which you get the
Yeah, I got the cover.
Border
the
blue?
bigger joint?
Yeah, with the border of blue.
What size?
Nigga, what the better than you?
Because I want to get one.
Damn, I
Here
didn't
you
tell him.
go.
He about to give me a.
You about to get a
small.
3X.
He about to give me a small.
I'm gonna talk to him in North Carolina, like, yo, I need that hook a brother up. You know what I mean? You can get my my joint got my year on it.
Okay, so Flame Picasso said that he made clothes from Gucci bags.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
okay.
Okay, I got you.
It's the reason that people wear the patterns.
Okay.
Oh, so he would get like real Gucci products
Mhm.
and take that shit off and make it his own. Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's dope.
And making it. That's
With
dope.
the leather
yeah.
jackets and all that they was wearing.
Very, very.
That dude started doing
a
interiors
lot-
to cars and
yeah.
everything, man.
That's
That's some
very,
hustling
very-
and shit. That's
Yeah,
some shit that only happened in New York.
yeah.
Them niggas fucking old hustling ass.
Mhm.
He said, I'm gonna just break this bag down and make you a jacket.
New York has like 1,000 hustles.
Yeah, it do.
Like New
dude.
York is a hustle capital. Like I
Yeah.
was walking and a brother had a sign that said, "We'll rap for money." You know what I mean? Somebody give him $2, he'd be like, "Yeah, I won't." He'd be like this. It's like a jungle sometimes.
I
It
mean,
make me
we
wonder
wonder how
how
I keep
people
from going
going
under.
under. Like people like, "Oh snap! Oh,
Oh,
let me get
shit.
turned." Like,
Don't
it's like a
push
jungle.
me because I'm close to the edge.
You start rapping with him, like, damn,
Like, damn.
Like real shit.
got me.
Like,
He got me.
like brothers in New York they have
Yeah,
thousands.
There's like a lot of pressure to
like
get
the
money out there.
the panhandlers in New York is very aggressive.
But guess
You know what I'm
what?
saying?
You will get fooled if you come from out of town.
Yeah,
Like New York is no joke.
nah.
They will fool you if you come from out of town.
It
And
gives
you
you
think
that,
that it's a joke.
it gives you that
No.
3-car Monty.
Oh man,
Not a joke.
I saw some shit. It was some women on there. They had lost like $1,000. It might be more than that. Like $1,000 playing fucking
3 come. The creek.
No, it wasn't in New York. It was like in Florida though. Because I think they having their spring break right now. So a lot of out of towners are coming down there.
Got 'em.
And they it was like okay. The video said $10,000. This probably wasn't that much.
Damn.
It was a few $1,000s. It was like a lot of money and on hand, of course. And they lost it playing fucking
The cap, John.
their little shit with the cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what they do is a nigga tried to get me to like a month ago in Philly. They were like, I was just seeing if you could I was seeing if you could let me borrow a few dollars so I could play a cap game. No, nigga, I'm not getting
What the
this
hell?
little cap game shit with you. Because how they do it is,
They get somebody.
yes,
Yeah.
what they do is they somebody that's in on it will win. They'll watch. They'll let you watch and let somebody else that you think is a random person
Mm.
is gonna win. And you'll think, oh shit, well, I can go in there and bet some money, I can win too.
Right.
Little you know, the nigga that won is with the nigga that's
Exactly.
playing the fucking cards.
Nah, I think I'm gonna play that shit. Like niggas don't never learn, do they?
He's like,
so you
it's
go
the one on the
thinking-
left. God damn it.
So you go there thinking I'm gonna win like the last nigga did, but no, the last nigga that won because he wanted him to.
You're right. He knows that. He was
Because
told
y'all
where it's at.
they in there together.
Right.
Your ass lose all
They
your
like,
fucking
yo,
money.
Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Motherfucker
Watch the
ball,
ball.
magician.
He got like a trap door under the
right.
fucking cardboard to make the fucking
That slides
ball
out,
disappear.
slides in.
Yeah.
And Cat, I be watching it on video and I still lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a trick.
Well, it's magic.
They ain't actually moving the shit fast.
Nah.
They doing some shit where they
It's magic.
take the ball off or do some funny shit.
Yeah, it's like you ever do the magic tricks. The magician be like, all right, you two at home, you can do this too.
Yeah.
And they be like,
Yo.
I can guess what your card is, and they be like, they guess your card. You be like, how the hell he do that? I'm here.
Flame Picasso, they let you win, but then they be like, all right, bet it back,
Damn.
and you can't do it.
Nah.
You
And
do
when
it.
on that bet back, that's when they
You
go
bet
do
it
the
back.
trick.
Yeah,
again.
Got
you do
your
it. You be like,
ass.
bet it back.
That's
You-
when
you-
the
you
ball
want
will
two,
disappear
bet it
to a
back.
trap
Four.
door.
Bet it back.
500, right?
400.
5,000 right now. Bet it back. Hey, you bet it back because
Yo,
you can't walk away.
All I'm saying is what they hitting for. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, when we get out of North Carolina, what they hitting for? What they hitting for?
You're gonna lose everything.
I ain't
You
gonna.
gonna be
Every
like,
now.
you're gonna be like,
I ain't losing. I ain't losing.
sir,
everything.
you're gonna be like, I thought this was the truth.
Nah,
I thought y'all loved me.
what they hitting for? That's all I'm saying.
We got Captain Car in the building, man. Captain
Hey,
Car, man,
hey.
don't come on nobody's feed. He dropped
Did you want the
Captain
whoop
Car.
whoop? Did you want the whoop whoop? Switch?
Nah,
All
you could drop him a Don DeMarco, please.
All right,
doing the whoop whoop.
got on. He said, "I'm done with the. I'm
He
done
did
with the
whoop whoop
whoop
enough.
whoops."
Captain Car, he don't come on nobody.
Dom DeMarco.
What's I ain't Christ?
Yeah,
What's I ain't Christ?
they turn the table while placing the bet. That's right. Yeah, they do that.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Captain Car don't come on nobody's feed. He just be like, I'm not going on that shit.
Fuck that shit.
That's what I feel like he do. I feel like he just be like, I'm not going on that shit. I work out too much for this.
That's what I'd be like. I ain't with that.
Weak ass nigga. Cap work out. You see how big Cap is now?
Yeah, God.
Cap be like, you weak ass niggas.
Cabby over there. They over there laughing and shit.
Yeah. Looking at these niggas make me do some push-ups.
They like that. They be like that. You laughing because you weak.
You laughing to hide the pain of being weak.
You weak. That's why you laughing because you weak.
Yeah.
Like Cap, I thought
When you
that's
strong,
funny.
you don't laugh, you just growl. When you strong, you ain't got time to be doing that fucking laughing.
Real shit.
That's funny as hell, yo. Okay, you funny
Yeah,
as
real
hell.
shit. Captain Car be on it, man.
Yeah,
Captain Car be
Captain Car.
good shit. Y'all seen Captain Car lately?
Yeah.
I was at Captain Car last video shoot. I was like, let me go ahead and dance to this shit. Captain Car knocked me the fuck out.
Like, dang, like he knocked you out by accident just by trying to dance. Speaking of that, we got the on the 29th, we got the lamb slaughter.
Ooh wee.
Kevin the Cow organizing that. That's gonna
Yes,
be
sir.
the first event of the Passover weekend.
I can't wait, man.
I
Oh,
think
man.
Like, bow.
He's like, dance, nigga, dance.
Then nigga like, oh shit, okay.
Shit.
All right, all right. I never heard this song before, but
This shit is.
I try my best.
Oh shit! I was like, man, I'm all. Let me go ahead and dance to this shit. Captain Car big as shit, man. God damn.
Oh, shit.
He's like, you like this song? But
Like, yeah,
this
this
shit.
is
Yeah,
amazing.
it's dope. It's dope. Yeah, it's good.
He might knock me the fuck out right now. I ain't trying to go sleep now. Like, I'm tired, but I ain't trying to go sleep now. Like now.
Oh man, yo, that's crazy, yo.
Yeah. All right,
Oh,
so
man.
let's get into it. Let's stop playing around.
Yeah. What's next?
All right.
What's next on the agenda?
So, all right, it's two, but I'm gonna just hit this one real quick.
Come on.
So, you know, they saying that the government is trying to ban TikTok.
Oh yeah. When because of China, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Chinese companies owners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the government really, and I thought this was like, you know, just something, you know, you hear and you're like, oh,
Nah,
I
they
ain't worried about
really
that.
serious about
But
this
they
shit.
literally, like, I've been really seeing a lot of videos, a
Yeah.
lot of people talking about it, like, and I actually looked it up myself, like to fact check it,
Mhm.
and I actually fact checked it, and the government is considering shutting down TikTok because of the fact that it is security issues
Mhm.
that they have with the Chinese government,
Mhm.
and they feel like the Chinese government is covertly trying to collect a bunch of information
Right.
from the American people
Damn.
to use for their benefit.
What they gonna get? A whole bunch of chicks twerking? And
No,
new dances?
It's more so like
I know
numbers,
what you mean,
yeah,
sir.
numbers, email addresses,
Kind of kind.
all kinds
All
of
that
stuff
type of
like,
information.
Yeah, all that kind
Yeah,
of
'cause that
information.
Face recognition.
Yeah, because that shit can lead to like, you know, what's the cyber
Yeah.
cyber security, but it's a lot of information that kind of goes on. That's how a lot of shit get compromised and hacked
Yeah, so
because they get into systems like that.
So what's going on now is it's a lot of pushback from, you know, like I guess how you would say it,
Congress.
like, Congress.
Mhm.
Politicians.
They're saying, hey, yo, you know, we got hundreds of millions of people that's on here. People use this for their business. If you stop TikTok is going to be a catastrophic event, and what they're saying is that okay, people are more than likely gravitate towards Instagram and Facebook and all of those types of platforms, get overflowed, and people will be back on those.
Then them joints will
but see, those platforms are controlled heavily by the government. You know, as far as you know, it's as far as like their guidelines and different things like that. But of course, TikTok is the same way because I can't post nothing on TikTok.
Right? They censor everything.
Everything.
I believe that the TikTok that we get in the U.S. is different with what they have in other places in other countries.
Right, it's not as sexual.
It's owned by the same company, but I believe it's like some different version of the shit. Once we get it, if you live over here, you get a different version of TikTok that they don't get. Like I think in China, like we watched a video a while ago where they said that I'm talking right now. Kids get like a different version. Like kids get this version where they can only watch it for like 2 hours a day or something like that.
Yeah.
My son.
So what do you think? What do you think? Do you think that they specifically are targeting? And these are the question I'm asking you is the question that I heard that were posed to the politicians. So do you think that because they brought this actual argument up and saying that, okay, well, Chinese people, they only let their people watch it for a certain amount of hours. But, and this goes into my class I did last night, where it shows that it's a high percentage of Black people, Hispanics that are on TikTok, overwhelmingly more than the white population.
Is that true?
This is statistics that I read.
I know that.
So what I'm saying is that, do you think that the American government has a valid point in saying that this TikTok is used to greatly more greatly, well, not more greatly, because that's not how you was really set it up right, but more it more so influences American kids than the Chinese kids.
Chinese. Okay, the Chinese are probably the Chinese are communists, and the way their government works is more like it's more unified. It's not as they're all on the same page. They don't have the same level of freedom we have in the U.S. So I guess I would say that in China they have I would say this: the government in China has the ability to restrict things way more than they do in the U.S. In the U.S., we have so-called freedom. You're free to watch TikTok all goddamn day. In the U.S., the culture would never restrict you from watching an app all fucking day if you wanted to. But you got the freedom to.
Right.
The culture we have, let alone the laws. The laws plus the culture that we have in the U.S. allows you to watch and post on things all fucking day and watch TV all you want to, because our culture, the culture that we see that we live under in the United States is just it makes us have a so-called level of freedom to allow us to do our things. I say a so-called level of freedom because too much so-called freedom destroys you. It makes a kid when you're 12 on the fucking app all fucking day.
All day.
At school, at home, not doing no homework.
Right.
Not doing unproductive on that fucking app. Watching BBL jump up and down all day. Watching laughing and joking all fucking day on TikTok instead of doing your goddamn homework.
Right.
And we all know that about kids, and we all know that, you know, if you give a kid unlimited access to the internet,
that's all they're gonna do.
That's all they're gonna do. The Chinese people know that too.
Right.
But they have more, and the way their government is set up, they have more power to control you.
Right.
So they say 2 hours a day.
Right.
You get 2 hours a day. That's all you get. After that, you got to go do regular kid stuff.
They do what the parents should do.
Yes, because they got the power to.
I put limits on my boys' joint. Right. You know what I mean? Like damn right. Because if I don't, they'll be on it all day, every day. Like I force my kid. Like, you know, it's crazy. Like with these kids, this generation now,
get Fs.
You literally gotta force your kid to go outside.
Yeah, right.
Like I got boys, like I got my 2 boys, right? And then of course Nate comes over and everything like that. And they'll come in and they just want to stay inside the house. Like I grew up where it was like you couldn't keep me inside. Like
Right.
you had
to say, come out.
It was like you were scared to go inside to get water. Like it was like because your parents would say, if you come in here again, you stay in. You would starve out in the streets, bro. Because you was not trying to go inside the house. Because if you went inside the house, you might stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? So now these kids don't want to go outside. I force my boys out. I be like, all right, look, y'all gonna be out majority of the day. It's a basketball court in the backyard. Look, go play basketball. Go run out. You got a whole field across the street. Take a football out there. Do something. A frisbee. Run. Do something. You know what I mean? And then come in the house.
They'd be like, no.
They want to wrestle and they want to tear up inside the house. They want to play. And then the thing, and I know I ain't the only parent, man. These kids get bored so fast, man. The first thing what y'all doing? I'm so bored. You want to know why? Because you don't even know what you like.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because all you do is look at what somebody else is teaching you how to play.
Yeah. You used to have imagination.
Yeah, you watching how to play. You you looking at the tablet to find out how to play the game that you play.
Right.
Like that makes no sense to me. Like, go play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Why you watching somebody play your game?
You said something that was interesting. You said something about BBLs.
No. I said
BBLs.
they on TikTok watching BBL jump up and down all day.
Okay, they're watching BBLs. They kind of
Oh, heifers,
Go ahead.
oh, heifers, hee-haws, and hula hoops.
Okay, so you said BBLs, right?
Yeah.
BBLs.
That made me think about it, and that kind of gonna help me segue into
This is a segue into the next.
Okay,
segue into the
BBLs.
Mhm.
So Black China,
Ooh, wait.
she's getting a butt reduction.
She's trying to revert all of her
Silicone,
cellulite?
the silicone that she got, she got butt injections.
So she's
didn't
trying to
get the
reverse
BBL.
it. She's trying to.
Yeah, she made her.
She wants to reverse that and then get a BBL.
No, she's making her butt smaller.
she want to get back to what she would naturally look.
What the hell?
Right, she wants the flapjacks again.
Ain't that something? She digging them flapjacks.
Right.
Ra-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, so she wants flapjacks again. But this is the thing. I want to ask y'all, and I also want to ask the brothers in the chat, the sisters in the chat, are BBLs going out of style?
Damn, no,
Not quite yet.
not yet. But
Not yet?
that's a good start. That's amazing.
I would say not quite yet, but BBLs is the whole plastic surgery. If it's not BBL ain't plastic though, what would you call that? Like what's the broad term for that?
Fat surgery? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
fat transitions?
fat from your
I know, but
stomach.
what's the broad term for this? Like
Cosmetic.
physical augmentation? I don't
Hold
fucking
on,
know.
That's a good
what's the
one.
BBL?
I actually like that
Like,
one.
I know
I like that
BBL
one,
is
what you just
Brazilian
said.
butt.
That's a
Physical
good one.
augmentation?
Yeah,
I just made it
physical
up just now.
augmentation. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
a
know if I
good
made it. I might have heard it somewhere.
That's
But like
a word.
a broad term
What's
for
used for BBL?
Fat.
yeah, because BBL has no plastic involved, so you can't call that plastic surgery.
Getting that flapjack back. Ain't nothing wrong with the square boot.
Okay, here we go. Right here.
Let's cushion
Okay,
for the
it says what Brazilian butt lift. Okay, boom. What is a Brazilian butt lift? A Brazilian butt lift is a procedure that improves. Okay, it does improve.
improves the buttocks.
All right, all these procedures, they getting to improve their bodies.
Cosmetic.
Right now they kind of cool, but in probably 10 to 20 years, if not if less, they'll be like cigarettes.
Damn.
Okay, so here we go. It says
Damn.
a Brazilian butt lift. A doctor called a plastic surgeon will remove fat deposits from other parts of your body and insert them into areas around your butt. After you
Your butt.
recover, your butt will be bigger and stick out more and have even shape. And be symmetrical.
It's so amazing. You can't even read it. It's so great. You can't get the whole. It's so Oh, great. You need to know description of it. Oh my God.
He said,
Be like, the symmetrical.
Symmetrical.
God.
It'll line up right. It'll line up right.
oh shit.
Y'all motherfuckers, y'all shit.
Perfectly shaped.
Y'all shit lopsided.
Well rounded. Big boned.
Yo,
That shit hard to
That's
read.
that's why they get it.
That shit hard to read.
That's why they get it. They say, I need to be symmetrical.
Oh shit.
I need to be perfect. Oh my God, man.
Oh my goodness, yo, that's hilarious. Man. He's like well rounded, symmetrical.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh,
Damn, advertisement get me every time. Shit.
that was like an advertisement. That was an advertisement for BBL. That wasn't a description. That was like, you need to get one of these right now.
We just got a sponsor.
Real shit. That was a BBL. That was a BBL sponsor. Jesus Christ. That was a Dr. Miami
Somebody was
sponsor.
watching just now, like, damn, I'm gonna get one.
Oh my
Shit.
God, that's funny as hell.
Yeah, damn.
When he read it was like, God,
Right.
damn, that is good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need. Like,
He was starting off trying to be negative about it. He's like, this is fucking ridiculous. You want to be symmetrical, rounded, perfectly shaped, hourglass.
Be like, this shit is telling me.
Oh.
It's telling me. Oh.
Oh shit. Oh man.
oh God.
Damn, Cap almost went across the border right there.
God
Boy.
damn. Damn, these BBLs ain't no joke, boy.
Oh my God.
God damn.
Damn. Hey, we ain't supposed to get them. Stop getting them.
I never said that. Don't you ever say I did.
I was gonna say that
I'm just playing with y'all, man.
Yo, that's hilarious, man.
I was gonna say that you said are BBLs
Going out of style.
How does it go
Because of Black China.
because of Black China?
Nah.
Yeah, because Black China, she has a social media following, of course, but I watched one of the videos where she was actually in there and she was talking about the dangers of, getting butt injections.
Yeah.
And then she also said something that was real heavy. She said, I'm getting the silicone and stuff removed out of my butt because I want to move up. I want to move further in life. So I think that the big butt, what she was saying is like the big butt is what's keeping her back in the ghetto.
No, because if your whole life is based upon having a ginormous ass,
Well, maybe
the
she's
strip
like,
club is your ceiling. If your whole life is based off of, if your whole livelihood, I could say, is based off of you having a ginormous ass, then you can't really overcome it without moving past the ass.
so what if she's just talking about just getting an upgrade? Maybe she's just like,
No,
I'm gonna get rid of this.
she's taking it out.
She's trying to look normal.
I'm talking.
So she
K.
really
Michelle.
thinking about getting.
No, I'm talking K. Michelle here. Like I'm talking. Remember K. Michelle got
Yeah.
I'm talking. She's taking it out. Like she's championing
to get rid of it and
getting rid of
being natural.
Yeah, and being natural and going back to what she really is.
I'm all for
somebody-
the natural look.
Because somebody like what's her name?
K.
Okay,
Michelle.
Michelle.
No, not K. Michelle.
Black China.
Black China.
Somebody like Black China, her whole life and livelihood has been surrounded around how she looks, and she only looks that way because she got surgery.
Fakeness.
So if she want to do anything other than be a hoe that shakes her behind, she gotta find a way to get past
that.
the fucking silicone in her behind.
You're right.
So it's like she dived deep into the whole Instagram model, OnlyFans, internet whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for her to get past that, she probably feel like she got to get a reduction surgery or whatever, so she can not be viewed solely behind her behind.
So basically,
Yes,
she's championing.
Yeah, you got it.
Being natural, going from fake to natural.
I don't know if she's championing. I think she just want to live a life that is not surrounded behind
But she's
her ass.
But her doing this though makes her into another bracket. That's like your boy, the young boy, saying I want to be a girl. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be known for going from fake to,
but not quite though. Not what you saying about the girl thing. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
You said, I think you said some dude trying to be a girl or something like that.
What I'm saying is that she's going to be known as somebody who represents that lane. You know what I mean? She's going to be known. She's always going to be known as somebody.
That lane doesn't exist though. Yeah,
but it doesn't exist yet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She's creating that lane because eventually all these women that's all fake. Eventually they're gonna be like, dang, you know what? There is some health effects to this, and you know maybe I should. So she's gonna be a champion for, hey, it's okay for you to be who you are.
You're right, because I was about to say earlier, the whole BBL thing and the whole plastic surgery thing, in 10 to 20 years, if not less, is going to be like cigarettes.
Right.
Now, it was a point in time where cigarettes was good. Cigarettes was like, they had commercials for cigarettes.
Yeah. Billboards.
It was all the actors. What was it? Who was the famous he was a president. JFK?
Oh, no, Reagan.
Yeah,
Reagan.
Yeah. Reagan had Reagan was an actor before he was a president.
Damn right.
And he had a goddamn commercial where he was smoking cigarettes and talking about how it was good for your indigestion. So after meals,
it's good for you.
People would smoke cigarettes.
Good night.
To make them digest their food properly. People thought tobacco and smoking cigarettes was cool.
Yeah.
It was great. It was something that you do, just to relax and good for your health.
Thank you for smoking.
Now we know cigarettes kill you and give you cancer.
Damn right.
And it's a death sentence if you're a lifetime smoker.
Right.
We all understand that. We know that. This whole BBL shit and plastic surgery shit is going to be very similar.
Right.
As far as we all know that this shit is a mistake.
Right.
You shouldn't be doing this.
You shouldn't.
Right now it's popular. Everybody looks up to it. Thinks it's great and amazing because of how amazing it makes women look.
Right.
Now it's like a part of the our beauty standards in this country. But soon it'll be, everybody will know that it was a fucking mistake.
There will be movies about it, just like when they was doing the whole silicone breasts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Next thing you know, when you start having these lumps in your breasts, and they had a whole movie about that. The Witchcomb brothers, I forget what it was called. But all these women that was getting these breast implants, and at the beginning it was all good because they was getting this attention, but then they started having the side effects and the health effects. And then it was like they was going back to those doctors that was doing it, like, look what you did to me. And now they got cases. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Because a lot of these people that's getting these daggone BBLs, they're not getting them done by professionals. They're not getting them done by people who really know what they're doing. Some of them get it the cheap way. You know what I mean? And they got all types of stuff. You ever see them videos? Not videos, but some of them joints with the dudes that do the muscles.
Yeah.
Yes. What you mean?
It's like they put silicone in their bicep.
Like this is weird body shaped dude. And he got the freaking jaws up here, and he got the muscles, and we got the pecs and the triceps. He got everything.
It's like a average size guy.
Yeah.
Like if he didn't do anything to himself, he'd probably be like a 170, 150.
Yeah.
But he put plastic in his arm to make it look big as hell and look dumb.
He looks weird as hell.
Like in his arms, and nothing in his legs, of course.
Nothing.
But
nothing in his legs.
Nothing in his legs at all. But just his bicep and like his chest.
Yeah.
And his tricep.
He weird as hell.
Stupid as goofy as hell.
There was a dude.
Like fucking Popeye.
There was a dude that actually made a lot of freaking money. He made a lot of money. But he actually got all them implants in it, and he actually started boxing.
And he got his jaw tapped.
Well, because he made so much, like he was setting up the matches to make it look like he like really boxing. And this dude, he couldn't even swing because of the fakeness that was in his arms and everything. And he come in the jaw, he's just like this. He just like this, and he just like it's crazy, man. Like it's some dudes out there that do some crazy shit too. Yeah, man. Type of shit, man. You gotta.
Yeah, I guess men is not as. I guess how we look is not as important.
Yeah, nah. But it's dudes out there that do the same thing.
Same shit.
You know what I mean? And they get all them in play. But they understand they go and have, and they do. I don't know what they be putting on themselves. What them Jews be doing.
I think doing like
they be doing all types of crazy shit. But there's people out there that just be doing it, and you see that woman, her butt is not shaped right because she went and got it the cheap way. You know what I'm saying? So you got folks that did it the real way, the fake way, people that went into the
So BBLs are going out of style.
Man, listen, man. I think
They're going out of style, and women are going back to being.
I would
No,
say
I
that.
wouldn't
I would
say-
say.
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't say that. But I would say that. What's her name?
Black China.
Black China is like a very early sign of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot of these people who are famous for having a giant fake ass say, "I should never did this. I thought I was going to do this, and I thought I was going to be, happy with myself and love myself."
But you know what else?
And all this other bullshit.
You know what else I kind of see too? They might see, well, shoot, you mean to tell me I can get it and get it removed? Then I'll do it.
I don't know about all that.
You don't think some women will be like, oh, I didn't know that we could take it out easily.
I bet you would, because Black China ain't gonna look necessarily normal after this.
Think she'll look crazy. I hope. Well,
She's not
I
gonna
don't
look
want to
normal.
say I hope she don't. But damn,
Right.
It's one of them type of things where it's like
if
irreversible.
she do, but if she do,
She's gonna look like she got the flat.
if she look good, I mean, yeah, she might have a flapjack.
I highly doubt she gonna, because she barely look good now, in my opinion.
She looks like a
I don't
damn
even know who she
skeleton
is.
with like.
With 2 bowling balls on the
She
back.
like little Kim.
Black China barely look good now.
Can Lil Kim reverse what she did?
Fuck no. I think she tried already.
Damn, little leprechaun. That's what she look like, man. Good night.
Yeah, I don't think Black China is necessarily gonna look. She don't look like, she's not gonna look just how she would look if she have never got surgery. She's
Black
still gonna look a
China
little weird.
She doesn't look like normal.
Yeah, she doesn't look normal.
She look like she be
Watch the video she did with
Now you all
6ix9ine.
Let me look her up.
Like
man.
Black China look like she's.
It's
like,
a music
like
video.
Scary movie.
It's a music video she did with 6ix9ine. Watch that music video. She does not look. I don't know why he chose her, but she does not look like a normal. It's not necessarily attractive.
Right.
And I would imagine that after
Ooh,
she tried to
shit.
reduce
Let's
it,
see.
it looks weird.
She look crazy.
Yeah, she looks
She look
weird.
scary as hell.
Like, yeah, like
And then
she looks like a
Why she look like
Plastic
she's
surgery.
she look like she's
she got like
surprised?
sunken
yeah, she got the plus.
cheeks.
She look like she can't have a mad face.
Like they like she was like this. And then her mouth is stuck like this.
Damn.
And then you be like, hey, what's going on, sis? She like, I'm so sad right now.
She be like, wait till they get a load of me.
Uh,
She look like the Joker off of the
She like
original
that.
Batman.
She like this. I'm sad right now.
God damn.
I'm so sad right now.
Man,
Like
that's
why you
messed
keep
up.
smiling?
They got any before pictures? What she look like before that?
No,
Damn, that's crazy.
they got taken off the internet
Damn.
by the Illuminati.
By the Illuminati.
All right.
Oh, nah,
So check
she
it
don't
out.
look
All
good
right.
at all. I don't like that.
So I wanted to ask y'all this real quick, right? This is a sidebar.
Ooh, look, that's now that. Damn, she look like the Wicked Witch of the West right there.
So I wanted to ask y'all this real quick, right? So like I was riding down the street the other day and I seen some white people in the hood. And they was in a part where like I would probably, not walk.
Oh, shit.
And I was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like white people,
They got a pass.
like they do have a past,
Yeah.
but they when they're around. But then I literally thought about this, and this when we write this down. I was like, they only be around black people when they're on drugs. Is that true or
No.
not saying okay? I'm talking about in the hood.
It's different levels.
They be in the ghetto when they're on drugs.
No.
Because
They have
I
poverty
just want to
too.
know this from y'all. I wanted to ask y'all that question.
I mean, no, it's the thing is just
So-
like what they're called when they're around us.
So they be in the hood. White people be in the hood, and they don't necessarily be on drugs.
Nah.
No. Okay, give me an example.
Gentrification.
That's one.
Okay, no, I'm not talking about the gentrified parts.
No.
That's-
I'm talking about ghetto,
I'm talking
straight
about-
up,
no, I know,
niggas
you're right.
hustling.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the early parts of gentrification.
There's that, and then there's poor white trash.
So I'm talking about.
They be
I'm,
high though.
I'm
But
talking
no,
about.
no, but
I'm talking about not the gentrified. I'm talking about just straight
you
up.
see a
just
white boy in the
hood.
hood, that nigga dangerous.
Third in
I
Washington,
don't know
fourth
about
in
that.
no, seventh in Washington. Well, you probably don't know how I'm talking about. Seventh in Washington, fourth in Monroe, fourth in
Con.
like I'm talking about straight up white people around there.
Yeah, they be on drugs.
Are they there for
They are on
vacation,
drugs.
or are they there
No,
because they're on drugs?
They're definitely on drugs. And I totally agree. I totally agree with that part. They're definitely on drugs. You know what I'm saying? We don't see the white people that we see when we be at camp, you know what I mean, in those areas and things like that, them folks be drugged out. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's like the poor white trash.
So is that when they're drugged out, is that when they come around?
That's when you'll see them. You won't see
already there already.
You won't see your normal everyday average white person that you see at your job in the hood. You won't see that.
Right. Because I was just wondering.
I don't even see them at McDonald's getting a $5 Happy Meal. Like that's not. They don't even come to get the fast food.
Because I was.
You won't even see them in a supermarket in the hood.
Like I was coming down to the stop sign, and this will maybe write it down. I was coming down to the stop sign, and I seen like 3 white dudes. And they just like walked in the middle of the street, but they took their time walking past, and they kind of like, they took their time. Like, I'm feeling myself. I'm from around here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the kind of vibe I got from it. And I was like, damn, that's crazy how like white people, they be in the hood, but why are they only here because they are on drugs?
I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't think they can't. I think in your mind it's like if there wasn't on drugs in your hood, they would be in a cul-de-sac somewhere with a 4-story mansion. That's not the case.
Absolutely.
But I don't.
In reality, in the country, in the country we live in, the vast majority of people who are poor are minorities, Black, Hispanic people,
right,
and Native American per capita. Those people are the poorest,
right,
per capita. But there are poor white people, but the populations of them are very low compared to the rest of them.
Extremely low, because I see what you're saying. When we see them out and about, you know what I mean. Like it's this one dude that walks around, and he had on all Iverson stuff. I don't know if y'all ever peeped him. And I don't know if I think he just lives out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he'd be walking around looking for drugs or anything like that. He just lives out here. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's not too many of those living in that I see in Wilmington.
Yeah, all I'm saying is every white person you see in the hood is not somebody who would have been rich, but said, I love crack. So I'm gonna go to the hood. That's not what it is. It's somebody who would have been poor regardless.
Mm-hmm.
He from a long line of poor white people, and he just happened to live in your neighborhood because he's poor and you poor too,
right?
And that's what it comes down to,
right?
There's a small percentage of people in the country that are white and poor,
right? And
they live in poor areas, and poor areas typically are Black and Hispanic, and that's what it comes down to.
But it's crazy how they called them though poor white trash.
But like, okay.
You can't have poor Black trash when everybody that's poor is Black.
Exactly. Have you even heard that term?
No, you wouldn't, because
you never heard
everybody that's poor in this country.
Right.
Everybody that's poor is Black.
Right.
So it's not. It's
like you know what I mean. But you heard poor white trash.
Oxymoron or some shit.
Yeah, it's like poor Black trash. What you talking about? But you heard poor white trash. You know what I mean? Because there's
most people in the
white people.
People at the top are they are not poor.
Yeah.
Right. It's a status quo.
Or not white. I'm sorry.
Right, it's a status quo. Like they could, like, white people consider, like, because like I was at my slavery one time, right? And this white dude I was talking to, he was like, I was at this party, and it was like this girl there, and she was like all white trashy and shit.
Yeah,
like that's the way he said it. Like he was like, he said it like he was just like explaining to me what type of white girl this was.
Right.
You know what he meant to.
You know exactly.
What he meant.
Yep.
Like she was ghetto.
Yeah.
She was ghetto. She probably date Black dudes.
Yeah, but he was like, yeah, she was, she was there. She was all white trashy and shit. And it was me and my couple of my buddies. You know what I mean? Like he said that like in a way where it's just like in my mind I interpreted it like, oh yeah, she's the Black girl. I mean, she's the white girl that is like niggas.
Well,
No.
nah.
I wouldn't say
white,
that.
white trash.
No, I wouldn't say
It's
that.
a status,
I would just say
like,
poor.
yeah, poor. Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say because there's
She like
plenty
niggas,
of
right.
white people who are poor
Right.
who hate niggas.
Exactly.
They've all voted for Trump.
Right. Matter of fact, they're
So
the ones. They're the ones.
I wouldn't say, and they're white trash, but I
Right.
wouldn't say that
They like-
they're in the hood.
Yeah. They're
It
not.
is
They're not
poor.
for us. They're not with us. They're not for us.
And rest assured, there's other communities outside of black communities that are poor,
Right.
like the motherfuckers in the Appalachia, and like in PA and Virginia
Mhm.
and West Virginia. It's poor white
Ooh.
people that they have no connection to black communities.
Listen.
But they you know their great grandfather worked in a coal mine,
Right.
and that coal mine doesn't exist anymore because we want to use oil and electricity,
Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. What
and they're poor.
Right.
right. I see what you're saying.
You ever been? You ever
And
been?
they
to
had no
Shenandoah,
connection to
Virginia?
black communities. They live in some fucking mountain somewhere.
Shenandoah, Virginia.
Right. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I've seen it, man. They all you hear all day is pow.
That's all they got to do.
They be shooting.
And
That's
nothing
all
else
they
to
do is shoot. You know what I mean?
Bears.
Shenandoah. That's you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I
shit
go
else
out
to
there
do.
because I got family out there, and that's where
They got nothing to do.
all the poor white folks be now.
So you saying that the people that I see are not necessarily there because they're
Drugs.
around black people and they're on drugs.
That could be the case. I'm not saying that. I'm not
You'll
saying
get
it's
like 2 or 3.
impossible. That definitely happens a lot.
Yeah.
Where white people who decide they want to be drug addicts come to the hood to get high. That
K&A.
happens all the time.
Kensington and Allegheny.
We met
perfect
somebody out
example.
in K&A
Yeah.
Right.
who was in fucking Lancaster,
Right.
which is great. Is as far as where you want to grow up at,
And still got connection to the family.
and they end up in Philly fucking smoking
crack.
doing heroin.
Right, right.
That happens a lot. But all I'm saying, like you said, necessarily in totality, there's a lot of white people who are just poor, and that's it.
Right.
Right, right.
But black people, we live in such a bubble, and we watch TV and the internet, and we feel like every white person is rich, and every white person has it all figured out, and every white person is famous and great.
Right.
That's not the reality of it.
Right.
The reality of it is that there's a lot of white
There's
people
a lot
who
of
are
middle
very
class.
poor.
There's a lot of
A
low
lot
class.
of middle class and poor white people.
Right.
Right. I just
You
realized.
just don't see them.
I just realized that I live in a bubble.
Yeah, you live in a, black people. We definitely live. I mean, when I was growing up, when I was like up until like probably like second grade or third grade, I thought all white people were rich. I thought it was all rich because I was a kid, so I felt like I know what I heard from in the house, and I see certain things in real life, in my personal life and at school. So you must be rich. It was a white girl who she had a shirt that said Nantucket. Nantucket, someplace up in Maine.
Right. I've seen those before.
So to me, Nantucket was like some great, amazing place that was far from all this Philadelphia shit.
Mhm.
And the only way she can afford to go there is because she's rich.
Well, I
Kind of find out the rest of my life. I go to all types of places in the country and travel all types of places, and I realized that you don't necessarily need to be rich to go travel.
right.
But at the time, it was like because I was in a bubble as a child that I didn't realize that it's because she's white and she went to Maine doesn't mean she's rich.
Right. I grew up, so like sir, if I may,
You good?
I grew up right on the cusp. Right. So growing up in Mount Airy, you know what I'm saying, in Philly.
That's
You know what I'm
you had
saying?
an amazing house you grew up in.
Yeah, you're funny.
That was an amazing house.
It was all right.
It was all right. It's still
You had a living
town.
room where you stepped down into the living room. That's different. That's different.
That's all it
shit.
takes. And that's it.
Like you stepped down. Yeah, you stepped down into the living room. That's different. If you can
It's still
still
a
me,
twin.
that's some different shit.
It was still a twin though. It was a twin. Yeah,
That's some different
we,
shit,
we
though.
still attached.
You stepped down.
You come in the front
When I
door,
came down,
and then, you come in the
That
front
step
door,
means
and then you
affluence.
step down into the living
That
room.
step means
Right? Am I
affluence.
right?
oh my
you
God.
stayed a step.
That's some different shit.
But-
right
But here's the
Oh my
thing.
God.
I went to a school that was predominantly white. My elementary school.
there. In Mount Airy.
Well, the school that I went to, I wasn't supposed to. I had to use somebody's address. We used somebody's address that was across the line. You know what I'm saying?
This school that you went to,
Uh-huh.
was it close to Mount Airy?
Yeah, it was in Chestnut Hill. So kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah, but it was in Chestnut Hill. I went to a school called John Story Jenks. I know it sounds crazy, right?
John Story
Jenks Elementary, middle school.
John Story Jenks.
But I went to John Story Jenks.
That's bathroom.
But it was across the way. So when I went to school, I seen white people.
Yeah.
When I grew up, I grew up with white people. I mean, we was the minority. Black folks. One thing I will say about what is predominantly white, black folks definitely do stick together. I went to a predominantly white college. You know what I mean? Black folks we was tight. You know what I mean? If something happened to one of us, it happened to all of us. Anyway, when I went to John Story Jenks, you seen all the folks, all the white folks lived in the Chestnut Hill area, Cheltenham area. You know what I'm saying? But Mount Airy, as soon as you cross the line where it literally says, "Welcome to Philadelphia," and you cross the line into Mount Airy, that's when you start seeing predominant black folks. You seeing good black families. And the deeper you go in, then you start seeing, more broken down. You know what I'm saying? As you go deeper in. So I got to see where, I there wasn't any white families even in my neighborhood, and we would be considered middle class.
Right, because I went up there and it was like it was nice. Like, it was a nice neighborhood.
Kind.
Like it was. I mean, you could still tell you was in Philly, but it wasn't like like North Philly.
Nah. Like my whole, I knew because my family, you know what I mean, was deep in North Philly. The projects, I had the best fun because I would stay with my cousins for the summer. You know what I'm saying? The most fun staying with my cousins. You know what I mean? Having fun like that. But it was just like where I was in the neighborhood that we were in. It was still predominantly black. There was no white people. There was no white people in where my part of Mount Airy. You know what I'm saying? There is parts of Mount Airy where there's East Mount Airy. You know what I mean? There's parts of Mount Airy where there is bigger homes and you got your white families and different types of things.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah.
But it's like right across the line. You know what I mean? It's almost like when I got further into the truth and understanding a lot of things, especially about redlining, I could see how that redlining thing came. Because remember, it's a lot of history in Philly. Like I know the history about Philly, like Germantown area and stuff like that. That used to be predominantly white. Where the cobblestones is at and stuff like that, that was rich white folks. You know what I'm saying? But as the years went on, black folks started taking over those areas. White people moved out. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you go around Germantown, Chew and Shelton and all that type of stuff, it's dang near dilapidated. But if you look at the houses, those houses been there for years. You know what I'm saying? They got them real good bones because, people was rich. The freaking ice cream dude, freaking Breyer, is from Philly. You know what I'm saying? So he owned a lot of the properties that was out there. Anyway, fuck all that white bullshit. But the fact of the matter is, I was able to see how, how white people were, how black people were, how we were kind of separated, and understanding that, like, damn, like this is crazy. Like I went to a predominantly white school, but I didn't play with white people. You know what I mean? When school was over, I went home and it was nothing but us. You know what I'm saying? As soon as school was over, I ain't had no white friends. I went to a predominantly white school. I never had a white homie.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. So it's like even though you was in that neighborhood, you still grew up around
nothing but blacks. I mean, and like Mount Airy, the part of Mount Airy I was in, we was hood too. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we had to stick together too because people would come from west, people come from north, and think it was sweet.
They thought it was sweet when they came out.
Yeah, it was never sweet because we was like one whole unit.
Right.
You know
I can totally understand that.
So yeah, it's like, but you see that, even still, even the middle class, there was no white people in the middle class. Like I didn't grow up with white people. You know what I'm saying? I never seen the only time we seen them was during Halloween. And we would go across across Stenton, you know what I mean? Cross Mount Airy. We would go across Stenton Ave over into the rich part. And then they had the good candy bars. They had, you know what I mean? And that's where you went. But it still was segregation between blacks and whites, even as the middle class part.
All right.
It was, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
No sweat, man. So I wanna switch things up a bit.
Yeah. Stop. We
So-
still gonna say serious?
What is that?
We still saying serious?
Yeah.
All right, word.
Now, what the hell's up with Jupiter Hollier, man? He said DeLong is raw.
He said what?
DeLong.
He typing too
All right,
fast.
so no sweat. So
In the keys.
Right?
I wanna really set this apart, right?
Word. Come
So
on.
earlier this week, I was talking to you, and you was at Howard
Howard High School. Yeah.
Howard High School, right?
Come on.
You was at Howard High School, and you were telling me
What is
about that's like literally about
Right down the
maybe
street.
5 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
So he was at Howard High School, and what do you do at Howard High School?
So I got involved with a mentor program. So we basically mentor 10th, 11th, 10th and 11th graders. And basically, like, really, it's the Academy of Finance. It's an awesome program within the school, man. And we teach them about, everything that has to do with finance, not just checks and balances, but everything. You know what I mean? Starting a business, being how to have discipline, how to start something and finish it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we really hammering in on this. And I got into this program mainly because I definitely believe in our youth, and I want to. That's what I want to tap into.
So this specific program that you're in, how did you get into it?
Through my job, one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, I got a mentor program." He said, "I'm about to leave. You know what I mean? What you think?"
So this gets you out of the normal workday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He was like, I'm about to leave. He was like, I'm looking for somebody to take over the joint. And I'm like, I want to steal this. I want to take it from you. You know what I mean? So he was like, I want you to get in, I want you to kind of learn the ropes. I'm going to introduce you to all the instructors that, the teachers and stuff like that. And I want you to get into it and tell me what you think. So I got into it because he doesn't like the people that's going to be taking over because they not really for us. You know what I'm saying? And he knows what I'm about.
Right.
So he was like, what you think? I was like, so I went in there the first day, I fell in love. I went in there early, and I was actually dealing with the 9th graders. I wasn't supposed to do the 9th grade, but I dealt with the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And I was like, dude, I want in. I want to be part of this joint. So he was like, all right, bet. So we gonna take it over. I mean, he's doing it now. And he said eventually when he leaves, then I can take over, and so on and so forth.
Okay, so
what is the program like day to day? Like, what is it like? You come in and
so the first couple of weeks, I went in there. We had somebody come in that has a podcast. Remember we was talking about that. This person is well renowned. She does hair, you know what I mean, like hair reviews and things like that.
Yeah.
And she's been very successful with starting her business with that. So she gets a sponsor, she get advertisers, she get all these people that do hair or all these different types of hair, wigs and stuff like that. Yeah. And they fund her to review their hairs. You know what I mean? Right. And she does it on YouTube, and she's a what they call it, influencer. You know what I mean? So we had her come in and she talked to the kids, and because a lot of these kids, they want to be influencers. They want to do that's the new wave. All these kids want to start, do something with NBA 2K, do something with something. Right. So we had them, and she showed them not only the good side of it, but the bad side of it. How much, discipline you need, how much work it takes to start this thing from the ground up. Mm-hmm. So these kids are not like, just hearing that, oh, I can just go home and turn on my camera and now I'm an influencer. No, there's a lot of stuff that you got to do behind the scenes to build it up. Right. So, you know what I mean? Right. We did that. We had, we did mock interviews. You know what I mean? A lot of these kids never did a job interview. You know what I mean? They're 15, 16 years old, about to go into the workforce. So we did mock interviews where we interviewed these kids and showed them how to, interview at a job, how to dress, stuff like that. It's part of, you got to get a sponsor, man. You know what I mean? The fact of the matter is we all have sponsors. Like if we want this show to, get up big, we gotta have money somewhere. We gotta get money from somewhere. So of course we gotta play the game. You know what I mean? So, we teach them that. We show them how to interview with questions to be prepared for, how to look, how to present yourself, not to be slouching, make sure you sit up.
So I ain't mean to cut you off, but like employability skills.
Yeah, kind of all that. Building your resume up, resume building. We teach all that type stuff because like the program, like I said, it's amazing, led by Mr. Robinson out in for Howard High School. The dude is amazing.
And this is through your job.
Kind.
Okay, so and then I wanted to hone in on this because you said something to me earlier in the week.
Right.
Remember, I told you I was going to write it down.
Hey, come.
Okay, so what happened was you asked me for a book. You asked me for a book, and you said, hey, yo, what kind of books do you have that I can take in to teach to the children?
Right.
And so remember, I started going through the different books that I had right that I could look at.
I'm gonna do the one though. I am going to do the one
that was right next to me that I could see and look at.
Right.
And you called me and you was like, well, what kind of books do you have? Because I need a book to go in here to teach the children.
Right.
So I started running through the books that I had, and you was like, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Right. You said, and then I said, well, what about this book? And you was like, I said the 1619 Project.
Right. Oh yeah, that
I said I had the 1619 Project that was sitting on on the table, and I said I haven't read this book yet, but this book has a documentary that's on Hulu right now, called the 1619 Project, where they actually match it up with the book. So I was like, well, maybe this might be a good book that you could read to the children, and turn them onto it. And and one thing that you said to me, which is the reason why I'm bringing all this out, was you said, I don't know if I could bring that out.
Right.
And I was like, well, why not? You know, and you was like, well, the class is full of Black children.
Right. Blacks and Hispanics.
Right. Blacks and Hispanics. But you said it was one Chinese, I think it was an Asian.
One Chinese person and one white person.
One Chinese person and one white person who was in the class, and you didn't want to read the book because it might offend them too.
Right.
And so what I said after that was, I said, well, damn, that's a heavy point you brought out, because it just proves the point that, you know, whenever we try to teach Black children, like, things about their history, if it's a white kid in the class or a Chinese person in the class, which could be the total minority of the class.
This is heavy.
It shows that to teach Black people, Black children, their history, it's offensive.
It's offensive. You know what? That's a heavy point.
It's the danger of I would say is the danger of being diverse.
Right.
Yeah, because he was like, yo, that's a good book. Yo, I like that book. And he was like, but I can't do it.
Right.
And I was like, why not? You know, remember I was like, well, why not? Why can't you teach it? He was like, because it could be taken as offensive, and I don't want to like shake things up right at this point.
Right.
Well, it's just about Black history.
Right.
But because he had a white kid and a
Chinese man
and a Chinese kid in the class, what he said was, I'm not. He said he didn't take over yet. He said that this guy is in charge right now. But he said, I don't want to bring this to the forefront yet because this could offend the kids that are there. And I said, this is the prime example why Black kids should be separated. So that they can learn things, because if you teach Black history to Black kids, it will inevitably offend other children that are in the class.
And you know, damn, that's so heavy, man. I think this the whole thing you brought up because of this, right?
Right, I brought the whole thing up. Remember, I said I was writing it down.
Because now that I'm thinking back to my daggone childhood. I remember, like I said, I went to a predominantly white school. They had no problem teaching their history. Had no problem teaching about the Civil Wars, the World War, and all this other different type stuff. How we was killed and how the war was about us and all this stuff. I had no problem talking about that. But then here we are today trying to teach about our history. And we got two minorities in the class, and we can't have a discussion because we talking about their forefathers.
Right.
You know what I mean? And what they did. You know what I'm saying? And that's heavy as hell, because like when you brought it out, I already knew, because I didn't read the book, but I seen a documentary, and I was just like, ooh wee. Like, here's the funny thing. When I first was in the room and I was talking to the teacher and the dude that runs it now, and I was like, he was like, I was telling him, I was like, man, I got some books, you know what I mean? I could bring out, about business and stuff like that. I'm going to bring these books out. And he was like, yeah, man, bring them more. And my man's was like, hold it now. It was like, you don't know who he is. You know what I mean? You don't want to be, and he said, don't be bringing out them type books now. I was like, what you mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? What you mean, them type books? You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, because he was already afraid,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, that I'm going to bring out and talk about how we need to do this and we need to do that. But that's what this whole program is already about. This whole
Right, but it's not.
well,
That's
it's
what it's
not
about,
not straightforward with it,
Right.
but it's definitely about changing the narrative and changing the way Blacks, Hispanics are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't taught, like, this program is, when I tell you this program is so crazy, we wasn't taught none of this stuff. Me growing up, you know what I mean, about finances and about, you know what I mean, everything that they learning now about investing in stocks and none of this stuff was taught when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the only thing I was taught in high school was how to write a check. That's it. How to be a consumer. It was nothing taught how to save money, how to make your money work for you. None of that stuff was taught. That's the type of stuff that's being taught in this program. And they teaching it because they know that we need to change the game with our youth. Our youth needs to, you know, change the guard. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's where it's at with it. And then it's like, dang, I can't really come right out and tell them, yo, we the Israelites, you know what I mean? This is what the truth is and blah, 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 blah. I got to kind of
remember I told you when we was talking about it, I was like, yo, I'm writing this down. This is heavy. Like, you literally proved why our kids need to be separated.
Yeah, that's
because
yeah.
To teach Black history to children is offensive.
It's offensive to other nations. Yeah,
they're talking about the whole thing with the critical race theory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Cap, like literally, he was like, yo, let me get some books so I can teach to these kids. And I was like, well, what's up with the 1619 project? He's like, no, I can't do that.
Do that yet.
I can't do that yet. And I was like, why not? And he was like, well, because we got a Chinese kid and a white kid in the class,
just two,
and I don't want to. And this book might offend them.
Right.
And I was like, yo, what you said is heavy right now because that
they got more power. Them two kids got more.
No, go ahead.
Them two kids got more power over the whole school.
Yeah.
Over the whole school. Them two kids, all they got to do is tell their mommy and daddy. And then them their parents can have a lawsuit against the school and say they're being discriminated against.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That couldn't happen when I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
And me saying, hey, I don't like learning about Robert E. Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I think Robert E. Lee was, you know what I mean, hateful to Black people.
You had to do it.
But we had to learn. I had to do it. I wrote a report on Robert E. Lee. My mother was amazed at the report I wrote on Robert E. Lee.
But the minute you start talking about, you know, Nat Turner,
yeah,
Nat Turner.
Listen, man.
Then it gets the whole thing gets convoluted because now it's offensive, to teach about
Black Wall Street.
Right.
You can't. That's has everything to do with finance. You know what I mean? How the dollar spins, how money leaves our hands and goes into our oppressors' hands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that this is the type of stuff that we should be teaching our kids and how to keep the money within our business and things like, I mean, within our, you know what I mean, realm, whatever. But we can't do that.
But it shows like what you said, and I'm gonna get off of it, but it just shows that like what you said, it's to teach Black children and to teach them their history where it doesn't necessarily pertain to anybody else but them, it's offensive.
Yeah.
And so the path of least resistance would be for you not to teach it.
Right. Damn.
And just stick to the curriculum.
Yeah.
So in turn, they don't learn.
No, not right now.
And then we, not unknowingly, because I don't want to say unknowingly because we do know.
Right.
But in a way, we're just complicit in them not getting the understanding that they really need to have.
Right.
Because you don't want to offend people.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? But the 11th grade class is all Spanish and Black, so maybe I can start with them first.
I can start with them first.
The 10th grade class, you know, it got them two folks in there.
Like, yo, man, you teaching that to 12th graders? I mean, 3rd graders? You like, I didn't say that.
And no, you ever said I did. We wrestle not against flesh and blood.
All right, man, let's get up out of here, man. What the hell, man? Yo, man,
What they say? They say anything to chat? What they got going?
No, he said facts. They shove Cowboys and Indians down our throats.
Damn right, man.
And you know what, man? I want to thank Captain Oriel, man, for being in the building tonight, man.
That's right.
I said that like he don't be here.
You're right.
Shout out to Tazalaya, man. Tazalaya in the building. Everybody. Yeah, shout out to Tazalaya, Parakia. Look, man, if y'all don't got your room, kill yourself for the Passover. Just go
You
ahead
can't
and
stay
do
in
it.
my room. Don't call me.
You're gonna be sleeping in the car.
Do not call me about
Hey,
19.
So I got a question. I do got a question though. All right. So are we riding the bus?
I'm riding. Oh,
No,
to
I'm
where?
not-
To
I'm not
where?
riding the bus.
To where?
Wherever we going out there.
Okay,
No.
I'm riding the bus to
'Cause
everything but the. Okay, I'm riding the bus, but on a comeback to the black party,
Uh-huh.
I'm riding with one of y'all.
All right, kind of. I got you, sir.
Okay, the reason I'm
riding the bus there.
The plantation, I'm not driving the bus because I got my mom with me. So my mom has like health ailments,
Okay.
and I can't.
Oh, you
base
might have to
it.
load.
Yeah,
you might
I
have to
can't.
roll
Like
out.
my mom might be like, "Yo, I'm ready to go now,"
Yeah.
and so I might have to just take her back to the room. But that doesn't mean I'm staying in the room. But
Right.
it just means that I just need to have that option
That
Option to
kinda
get up
okay.
and go.
if I need to get up and
Understand
go.
it.
I might.
And I might have the runs. I might have the runs or something like that. I might be eating too much. I might eat some. Go out with Captain Royale.
Other than
I might go out with Captain. God damn. I might go out with Captain Royale or something like that. We might eat some shit. I might like. Look,
Like,
I'll be at the
ooh, I
plantation,
got a
like, yo,
doo-doo.
I gotta go. They be like, yeah, you can go right there, and then they might tell me I can go to the
They go to
bathroom,
outhouse.
but it's an outhouse. Where the slaves used to.
Good
to
night.
wood, it's wood.
Hey, you got that? That's nostalgia.
It's a wood. It's a wood shed with a moon
I
cod.
got a splinter
Right.
in my
Hey,
ass.
Cat, I want to go back to our roots, but not like that.
Yeah, I was
Like this is what
Kuta.
my people went through.
Nah, I won't go. I won't go home, but I won't go home like that.
That's some porcelain.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
won't
yeah.
go home like that. Like flies and everything. Like, oh.
What about the night? I don't know. I might have to because they like they said, man. The North Carolina cops out.
Because I was not here when to get pulled over.
Yeah, I would be the one.
Yeah, so you can ride with me.
The black party, I'm gonna drive the bus to the party.
But
Here's the thing. The bus is leaving like at the party in at 2, but the bus is
good
leaving
night.
at like 11:45 or 12:45.
What from the venue?
Cap, yeah.
No, it got to be
Nah,
before then. Yeah, it's
nah.
before then.
Hold on.
It gotta
You
be
mean tell me ain't nothing going on after the black party?
No, the black party in there too. I just told you.
So it's not open after 2? After 2?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. You had to just
Yeah, the load up time for the black party is 12:45.
coming from it
Leaving.
to it.
He leaving.
Leaving.
Right.
So once we leave,
At
we gotta get
12.
the load up time was 12:45, but the party ended at 2.
Oh yeah, nah.
I want to stay to the end of the party.
daggone right.
Right.
So I'm saying I'm gonna go there on the bus.
Okay, come
But
on.
if Zion
I'm driving.
is driving, I'll just get in the car with him when he leave. That's what I'm saying.
All right, come
Oh
on.
yeah. Because because I know what they're doing. They're trying to get everybody out of there before the actual time.
Yeah,
You know, like cutting the lights on. You know, like
type shit.
cutting the
Oh.
lights on at. You know, they
Cut the
want
lights on and play Kirk Franklin.
You know how like we go to the bar, they cut
Yeah.
the lights on at 12:40.
Yeah.
'cause they
But I know how
want everybody
UBK
out
parties go. We linger.
Yes, boy.
there. So yeah, they have to cut them off. They have to say, all right, it's over at 2, but get the fuck out of here at 1:30.
I got a
Yeah.
feeling I'm gonna have to take my Rev home and come back. I'm gonna take her home at 12.
He's not coming back.
I'm
calling that now.
well.
You might as well just tell
what's
your
going
to stay
on?
home.
What's going on before
Hold
nighttime
on, let me see.
on Thursday?
Let me see what he's doing.
Capping.
Yeah, right.
If that's the case, just tell her to stay home. Just
Me?
fuck up the fun.
He's,
Me when it come to hanging out late,
you're doing
Coming
this.
back though
You're
yeah,
capping. Right
I'm
now.
close. Our spot is close.
to Durham.
Yeah, we right there. Wait, what?
Wait a
What?
minute. Durham is how far from Raleigh?
Like 40 minutes.
Okay,
It's like Philly to Delaware.
I should be able
Philly
to
to Wilmington. I'm sorry.
I should be able to make it.
All right, well, I'll take it to my sister house. My sister out there, man.
Yeah, but you know, let's focus on having a good time, not the end part, but just having a good time. You know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be dope. Make sure y'all get there, man. I'm gonna be
I
getting
can't
there
wait,
Wednesday.
man. I can't
I
wait.
won't be there for for the
Lamb slaughter.
lamb slaughter. I
You
won't
not?
be there for that. No, I'll
We'll
be
be
there
Wednesday night.
You gonna be there,
Wednesday
Cat?
night.
Yeah, I'll be
Lamb
there.
slaughter.
I'm
Most High
leaving
Christ,
very
man.
early in the
You gonna be
morning.
there?
Yeah, I'm be there.
All right, no sweat. So
Yeah,
we're gonna get it on. Tazalai gonna be there. I know she gonna be there.
that's right.
Tommy Boy, you know what I'm saying? If you're not there, look, kill yourself. Don't even think it that you're gonna stay in my room. It's not going down like
Not gonna
that.
happen.
Hey, so like,
My mom
No,
already
we'll
staying
talk
in my
about that
room.
offline.
My mom, she wasted her time, so she's staying in my room. So yeah.
yeah, we got a full house, man. You know what I mean? Whole squad up in my spot.
You can still fit some niggas in there.
How much you talking about?
You gotta put them under the couch. Under the couch.
It might be
Under the
an
dining
extra
table.
room in there somewhere, but you know,
Yeah,
We'll see.
So we're gonna get it on.
I'm pretty sure somebody gonna need it.
I'm about at less than a mile away from the Paso.
Yeah, same here. I'm five. What's it?
Right across the street.
I'm 5 minutes away.
I'm in the Crabtree.
Oh, you right there?
Yeah, I'm in the Crabtree.
Yeah.
I think it said like
5 minutes.
point. It was like 0.9 or something like that.
Yeah,
Point
that's
nine
good.
to the venue.
0.9 miles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
good.
right across the street. I get out of that motherfucker. Walk right across the street.
So,
Walk up in
nice.
there.
Right. So that's like literally like not even that far in the car. That's like
Yeah,
2-3 minutes.
yeah, you right there. Yeah, I think I'm 5 miles.
Yeah.
Might be
so,
5 miles
So
away.
we still all in the same vicinity. Yeah.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, we might have a party at the crib one night.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do it. You really watching right now?
Huh?
He
Hey,
like-
yeah, no, she ain't watching. What time is it? Yeah, we gonna have a party at my spot. You know what I mean? She gonna make the beans. You know what I'm saying? She gonna make the beans. You know what I mean? We gonna have a party at my spot.
Your rib like, man, she up right now, dude.
Right?
She up-
Oh
she up
damn!
right
Wait
now.
a minute. She sent me a text.
Yeah, she up right now. So shout out to everybody that's gonna be there,
I
man.
ain't doing shit you say.
You gonna make them beans, girl.
she gonna make them join.
You gonna rejoice your husband, man.
Yeah, if she make them joints, it's gonna be on.
You damn right.
But check this out though. My rib is going to be
Cooking.
cooking.
Lasagna?
You know, like we're gonna do like spaghetti, stuff like that, and we're gonna cook it in the room
Let's get it.
because we got a kitchen.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
we should have a party at my crib. We don't have a
So
party.
what we're doing is we're trying to help people out with not having to
Having
go
to
out
spend-
every night.
yeah.
People.
That's what I was
Well,
thinking, man. I think we should have like
I just said people because it could be anybody.
yeah.
So it just helped brothers and sisters out. Like I don't want to say it like that either because it look like we got a soup kitchen.
Yeah, it sound like.
Nah, man, we just gonna
It's
have a
gonna be
dinner,
me.
man. Yeah, I mean, y'all come through.
Yeah, we having dinner.
Yeah.
We're gonna cook like we're gonna cook so that you don't have to go out every single night.
Right.
You know what I mean? Help you save
For them late night folks that can't get nothing at the late night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tanzalai, you gotta come over and get some spaghetti. All right.
Get some
You got a
spaghetti.
personal invite. Tanzalai got a personal invite. Can you drop a whoop whoop for Tanzalai before we Yeah, so Tanzalai, you got it. So if y'all in the building, Tanzalai, come through, man. Grab some spaghetti, man. Chop it up with Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in there. Captain Ariel probably come through.
Yeah, come through. Give me a plate and leave.
When he's good and drunk.
Yeah, we'll give me a plate. Leave.
Yeah. So
We'll
we're gonna
see
be in there,
again.
man. The whole thing about this whole thing, I'm just really trying to do is just like really going off of brotherhood and sisterhood because I might need to eat at one of y'all rooms too.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you we gonna get it.
Me and my red might have to come over there and just might have to eat there
Yeah,
too.
I ain't cooking in my room. I'm getting
I am.
all.
You don't got a kitchen?
I don't even know, but I don't plan on cooking nothing. I plan on getting something.
You going out every night?
No.
Huh?
Yeah, you the man.
I said no. I said
Yeah.
We not partying every night?
no.
No, Cap not going. He going out every night.
Yeah.
He's talking about eating.
Eating
Oh
every
nah.
night.
We,
I'm not eating.
I'm
I'm,
cooking- I'm cooking
I'm
in my
definitely
house.
going to Walmart.
Yeah, we definitely.
Can't
I
eat every
know.
night.
I know how my rib does. She is definitely going to have. It's going to be cooking
But I feel like why would you go on vacation and start cooking a bunch of stuff?
because she don't want to spend a whole bunch of money. I'm the
still- we
spender.
still-
She the one who be like, no, we don't need to spend all
Other
that.
than
Check it
that, why would you do that?
I'm still recovering from Vegas.
Is there any other reason you do it other than that?
On my credit card, I still have $1,500. I
Jesus
still
Christ, why you talking
You
about it?
Because every
on-
sometime we go
on-
somewhere, every sometime we go out to eat. we don't eat all the food, and it's a whole bunch of leftover food.
Is that why I was doing that? Yeah, real shit.
You can eat it
It's
the
all,
next day.
you know, I was so pissed.
I spent a lot of money.
The Vegas trip, I had so because we didn't even have a microwave in our room, man.
I had a great time in Vegas.
Vegas was amazing.
I had a great time.
But Houston, to this day, I'm mad that I didn't finish my turkey hut, man.
What?
I did not finish my turkey hut, man.
Wait a
I
minute.
know it's sad.
Why
it's
not?
ridiculous. Huh?
Why not?
I don't know,
What did
man.
you get?
I got a turkey leg. I got the joint, but then we went home. Yeah, I didn't finish my whole joint, and then we end up
What
going
type of
out
size did
again.
you get?
I forget, man. I don't even know. I know that turkey. I left a big old half turkey leg in the
That's
fridge,
crazy,
man.
You know what, man?
Oh, that was I'm sticks to
real
my
shit,
stomach
Cat.
thinking
My
about
turkey
it.
was gone
We went to
when I
Vegas,
left the
right?
restaurant.
This is you know, this is sidebar. We went to Vegas, and I had a great fucking time in
I'm
Vegas.
sure you
Man.
did.
Like I
Vegas is
I
amazing.
didn't give a fuck about no
For your
money.
credit card balance, it sounded like you did.
Like I didn't give a fuck about no money, and I
Right.
realized that
You got to think about that shit.
then maybe I should care about money.
You got to think about it. You got to think about it. Yeah,
Like real shit. Like
Yeah.
I was like while I was there, I was like, I don't care. What's up? Let's get on these rides.
I don't care.
I was like, I don't care. Let's get on these rides right here.
I came back with M&Ms and I was
Yeah, I
was buying
definitely have a
everything
good
out
time.
there,
I'm
yeah.
still caring about money. I can
Cat,
do both.
we went
Yeah.
to breakfast, right? The last day I was there, we went to breakfast, and then the breakfast bill came there. I was like, damn, 100 and
Where'd you go?
What the fuck you gonna get?
we went to like this one spot on the promenade.
Man.
You know the promenade, like over there by the link. Remember the link? There's that big,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Ferris
about.
wheel.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got like turkey bacon. They had turkey bacon. I got like turkey bacon. I got pancakes.
This
I got,
nigga, he had
you know,
lamb scrapple.
I was like, yo, let me get it. Let me get it. Let me
Like,
get
it was
it.
scrappy.
You know what I mean? And then it came to $90.
Good
The
night.
meal came to $90.
Man, when we was out in Vegas,
And
it was
that was for breakfast.
me, Thashiyam, and Matazi Allah. We was like, they was like, hey, this place has good cheap breakfast. We're gonna go there every day.
Oh, yeah. A word.
We was, what was it? Planet Hollywood, I think it was. Yeah, good breakfast at a good nice rate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's where we was going every morning.
I
that
think
day.
I found somewhere good. You got to
Yeah.
research.
Woman, you're gonna be there Friday and Saturday night.
Who said that?
Oh, Baraki says she only gonna be there
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah, Tazalai, I got you, Tazalai. I got you. We gonna have a plate for you. If you do come through, I know you might be. Hold on.
Capping.
Hold on, do I need to play the music? Hold on.
Hi, Capping.
Why they so full of the? Why they so full of the? Say it with me. Cap, 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 cap.
All right, so
You checking the longitude and latitude.
yeah. So but now she could come through, but we don't know. We're just gonna have to see if she's not capping. All right. So Tazalai, you have a plate available. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. And we want to thank everybody that's in here right now, man. That's right, man.
Don DeMarco.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. You know what it's time for? Hold up.
Tazalai said, "What is going down? I'm gonna be there." All right, we'll see.
Let's get it.
All right, so Tazalai, man, shout out to you. Shout out to Barakia. Shout out to Tazalai. Hold on, we go up. Tommy Boy. Shout out to everybody, man, that's in the chat.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, man. Look, man, we got a lot of good things coming. We working it behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Myself, Captain Arya, you know what I mean? Offside Zaward, we working it out. And we really trying to bring y'all the best possible thing that we can bring y'all. And look, we going up. I'm trying to tell you, but we
it's gonna
want
be
to know if
amazing.
y'all gonna be with us while we going up.
That's right.
I mean, we need
Man,
y'all.
we ain't got to do nothing but watch us.
We're gonna keep on
Yeah.
going. That's all you gotta do is watch.
That's the,
You know, this is the
Like
most
and share,
entertaining show
goddamn.
out there. Come on now.
that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So I appreciate all of y'all, man. Look, without y'all, we couldn't make this thing possible, man.
Right.
You know, I'm Tazaiwan,
Azar War.
It's Captain Aria.
and man, we rue the speech, man. So let's get up on out of here, man. And we're gonna at least take y'all out to let me see what I got. Real quick.
Rude and speech.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're
put
gonna
on
took y'all out to
on them
this
good
one.
videos one time.
How about this one right here?
Where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies, this hypocrisy. Where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies, this hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run when you gone, it's your destiny. You gotta fall, never rise, that's the melody. Once you get the job right, get another legacy.
Gotta do the shit, when I do it carefully. You can lose everything you own over jealousy. When I met her, I ain't never sweat her, I just let her breathe. See you down, keep my foot on you, that's not my pedigree. At your throat, I done took an oath, I pray I never leave. I'm a different guy, you're surprised, tucked in my sleeve. Boy, you fucking stupid, soldier seek for some bloody beef. True nation, cut the conversation, better keep it brief.
It's about time, so no curses to our enemies. You can try to run when you gone, it's your destiny.